What's up, Raiders? Welcome to Raid Today for Friday, July 7th, 2023. I'm Gestel from Gestel Gaming, and we are on day 5 of the Gnut Fusion. And the Summon Rush has a bit of surprise in it. We're going to discuss that, plus more, here on Raid Today. Alright, day 5 brings us Artifact Enhancement 2 and the Summon Rush. Let's dive into the game. Let's take a look at what's going on in our events and tournaments. First off, let's start with tournaments. A Dragon Tournament. You got a day and 20 hours left as of the taping of this video. 2250 is where you want to get to, about halfway there. To be honest, I am kind of waiting until tomorrow. Let's go back to the calendar, because we have another wonderful Dungeon Diver event starting tomorrow. So I'm going to be holding off on doing Dragon, which overlaps obviously with the Dungeon Diver starting tomorrow. So I'll be holding off on Dragon Tournament until tomorrow when the Dungeon Divers event starts. I would recommend you do the same. But if you're farming Dragon, good time to farm anyway. And Classic Arena Takedown. I've already completed it. It is an easy one to get done. Just use up all of your tokens for the arena and knock it out in a day or two. If you're in gold 4 or 5, it's very easy to get done. If you're a little bit lower, you're going to have to take every day and use all of your tokens. Just knock it out. Easy one. You need to be farming your arena anyway. Get that great haul up. And the event, Artifact Enhancement event, launched today. I have not touched this one. It is at the same place as the first one, 4775. That is a bit higher. This is a fusion though. It's a great fusion, so they typically make them a little more difficult. I honestly don't know if they've ever put it up to the 4775 slot in the past or not. But typically it's either here at the 33 or the 4000. So just be wary. Make sure you got your silver saved up. And don't miss it. It'll go through the weekend. So make sure you get that one done. Let's look at champion training as this is ending next. 18 hours left in champ training. I have gotten to 7150. I'm going to cut it off there. I would love to go for this Immortal Soul Stone, even the Legendary Book, but that's basically double what I've already done. I feel like I've already poured enough resources into this, so I'm just going to stay at 7150. If you got a lot of champs to build up, you got a lot of food to make, I would recommend definitely trying to get that Lego book. Otherwise, stay at the 7150. Just get the rare that you need. Alright, Summon Rush, here we go. Why is this a surprise? A little spicy. I had mentioned I felt like it was going to be the 4925 to get the epic. It is the 5400. Now, again, I don't take screenshots of all these for the last 3 years, so I don't know if this has happened before or not. I'm sure there are plenty of other people out there that could tell you. 5400 seems like a lot. So it is an epic. Again, it's a fusion. It's for a great champ. I know they like to make it a little bit harder. But everything was telling me you were going to have to pull 10 gold sacred shards to get there. It's looking like it's 5500 or 5400, but you might as well pull 11. So on stream today, twitch.tv/Gestel Gaming. We'll be pulling 11 for the main account, and I'm on the fence as if I'm just going to pull enough to get the rare on the free-to-play account, or if I want to go and pull the 11. I think I have 14 sacred shards on the free-to-play account, so I could get the 11 to knock this out. But yesterday, pulling for a lure, I did pull one of the Lone Blade Reabs. So I am now +1 on the rare. It is not the Void rare, but it is the Force rare for the fusion. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on the free to play. Um, there are some good 10x champs available, so maybe it's worth pulling the 11. Go by, check out. Well, you could sway me one way or the other, possibly. So we may be pulling 22 gold between both my accounts today. It may just be 15, or 16-ish. So come by the stream, check it out, and we'll be doing a lot of summoning, probably for other accounts as well. We'll be pulling a lot of shards today. It should be a good time. Speaking of the 10x is live for the Summon Rush. We have Krisk on the Voids as well as Indricia. And then on the non-Voids, we got the Krugar, the Snicktrack, and the Tyrants from the Legos, and Vergis, Skullcrown, and Jareg from the Epics. Jareg on my free-to-play account would be amazing. Vergis, haven't just got a lore. Maybe Vergis could help me in Bommel. I think people use him in Bommel. So I wouldn't be too mad getting him. I already have Skull Crusher, so I don't really need a dupe there. Any of these guys on the free-to-play account, I don't really need an HP burn, and I don't feel like he's an excellent ally protect champ. Snicktrack is interesting, but it's not going to help me out in Clan Boss too much, so not really. Wouldn't be too excited to pull him. Korgar is actually an interesting champ. He does have the ally protect plus the strengthen, which is a great move, and that is on a 4-turn cooldown when booked. Also fills turn meter and removes debuffs. I feel like he would be excellent for, not excellent, he'd be very good for Hydra, but he would be difficult to tune for the Demon Lord clan boss, because of the turn meter. So I don't know. I mean, I know there are probably comps out there that can do it. I just don't. I don't think I'd be putting him in Demon Lord. I'm not gonna be pulling Voids, but a Krisk would be perfect for everywhere. But that's not gonna probably happen today on my free-to-play account. One other thing I wanted to make note of. This got brought up during stream yesterday. Gnut does actually have a skin already in the game, and let me tell you, I haven't been a fan of the skin so far. And when I first looked at it, I was like, okay, wow, they just added a little fire to his hair and eyes. It's a little weird. But you turn him around, and it looks like he's got the Fire Knight shield. That's pretty awesome. I like how he's kind of obviously very Fire Knight focused champ, especially hard mode. But really all of them, all the stages. So they kind of tied that in, bringing the shield in. Definitely, I would say definitely the coolest skin they've done so far in the game. I feel like they've kind of forgotten about the skins, but they, I guess maybe they haven't, because Gnut's got one. So this is not available yet, but I would assume that there's probably some sort of a tournament or event that they're going to bring this skin out to. So go ahead, check that out. Pretty awesome skin. And lastly, my daily reminder on the Forge Pass. Make sure you're doing your dailies. I'm on my main account. The free-to-play is done, but the main account is not. I will make sure I have this done on the main account. Get them all knocked out. Get that righteous gear. Do not forget to do your Forge Pass. That's your daily reminder. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you have awesome luck pulling shards for Gnut. It's a fun day when a lot of people are pulling shards. Like I said, I'm pulling 11 here, and we'll make a decision on the free to play when the time comes. So I'd hope to see you there at my stream, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, twitch.tv/GuestLGaming. But until tomorrow, Have a great night. Take care, everyone.